Hello and welcome to the introductory recording video for ED 584 for the spring 2024 semester. My name is John Cannon and I'm the instructor for the course. This is about maybe about the sixth time I've taught this course. It is Univariate Quantitative Research and Education. It is the second course in the sequence of courses for quantitative research, and the introduction course, ED 571, is a prerequisite for ED 584. But again, welcome to the course. We'll go ahead. What this recording is designed to do is to go over the syllabus, open up the Canvas site, show you a little bit about it, get you going on Canvas and the activities, and also to provide you with the expectations for the course. So let me go in and start sharing my screen. Let's see, get the right button here. And we will start with the syllabus. So you should be seeing the syllabus. At the top is my contact information. Probably the best way to get in touch with me is drop me an email. You can do that through the Outlook email. You can do it with whichever email platform you use. There's also an email function in Canvas that you can use. And drop me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. There's my phone number. If necessary, we can have a phone appointment. We will have virtual office hours throughout the semester, but if you would like to meet with me to discuss the course, discuss assignments, discuss your research at a time other than the virtual office hours, please let me know and we will get that scheduled. Well, I will, at your convenience, go through the first parts of the syllabus, course goals. Going down here, there are 3 textbooks that are required. The first one is Statistics for the Behavioral Sciences, and it is a new edition, the 4th edition, and it just came out. And then the second textbook is How to Use SPSS, and that's the 11th edition. And then the APA 7th edition. The APA publication manual is also required for the course. All these textbooks are available through the Vandal Bookstore's Inclusive Access. You should receive an email from the bookstore, from the Vandal store, with information on how to get in and get access to your textbooks through this inclusive access. There is a link here in the syllabus explaining it, and you also have the option to opt out and purchase the hard copies if you desire, and that will all be explained in the information website for the inclusive access. And again, it's my understanding that you will receive an email from the university letting you know that access is available, giving you instructions for getting access to your textbooks. Here's the information on computer software and internet access. Here's the course website, the course structure. On communication, and like I said earlier, best way to reach me is through email. There's also an email function in Canvas, so feel free to either send me through the traditional email, through Outlook or whatever platform you use, or through Canvas. Okay, here's a schedule for the virtual office meetings, and the first one, actually for the first 2, the dates have been changed. All the virtual office hours will be from 5 p.m. Mountain Time, Boise time, to 7 p.m., and that would be 4 p.m. Pacific, Moscow, Coeur d'Alene, until 6 p.m. And the Zoom links will be the same for all of them. And then the final meeting, that's where we'll have the final presentations. And if I'm able to travel up north to Moscow and Coeur d'Alene at the end of the semester, those meetings will be face-to-face. If not, then we will continue to have those final projects, final presentations on Zoom. And when we get to that point, there will be several dates that I'll provide as options for students to give their final presentation. If there's any technology issues, contact the IT at the U of I, Computer Services, and here is their number. I'll let you read about the attendance policies. This is a graduate level course. Most of the students who take the course have other things, jobs that they're responsible for, families, and I certainly understand all of the things, all the responsibilities that non-traditional older students have. And if there are any issues with submitting assignments, let me know. If there are any issues with being able to complete any of the requirements for the course. So the next thing is the schedule. It will have the dates for the module, the topics in the module, the activities and assignments, and then the due date. And that will be for all of the modules as we head throughout the semester. And I do have spring break in here. So let's go through the assignments for the course. The first one is the beginning of course introduction. That's where I want to find out. We want you to introduce yourself, let us know who you are, what your professional or research interests might be, what you're hoping to get from the class, and what are your hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time? Also, if you wish, you can share about your families and other activities that you are a part of. And this will be due January 21st. Then we'll have you to identify a research interest and why. Because this is an intermediate class, many of you have already been thinking about your research interest. Many of you have been thinking about a doctoral dissertation topic or a master's thesis topic. But what I'd like for you to do is share what your interests are. And I'd like this to be a very short paragraph of a sentence or two. Please don't send me a long-winded, excuse me, one or two page paper. This is just something really short to the point. And this will be due on January 21st. Next thing is the IRB training. Here's the link to go to if you have not already conducted this, have gone through this training and received the certificate. The assignment is due on January 31st. Many of you, and from my past experience, almost all of you have probably already completed this training through other courses. If you have, just send me a copy of your certificate. If you have not completed, go to this link. It'll take you through getting you set up to take the course, then go through the course and complete it, and then send me the certificate afterwards so I can give you credit. And again, this is due January 31st. For each module, I require that you have a reflective commentary after you've gone through the module. And in the reflective commentary, two parts. And part one is to focus on one or two things of particular interest, and then reflect upon it and how it will help you as a researcher. The second part is to focus on the application and how you will use that module and the materials in that module for your research activities, for your professional practice, for you as you go through with either your dissertation or thesis. Due dates for these are in the schedule. Then there will be 4 quantitative research application assignments. The first one is due on February 4th. And then you see the rest of the due dates there. The first 3 are worth 25 points. The final one is more significant. kind of wrap up of the semester and kind of bringing everything together in a more significant assignment. We'll also have you review a quantitative research article, and I do have examples which will be in Canvas for you, examples you can choose from, or you can get something that's related to your research interest. And you will be required to write a 3 to 4 page paper and summarizing and evaluating the methodology. And that 3 to 4 page paper includes the reference list. A cover page is not needed on this first writing assignment. Here's the format, and you can use these as the headings for your paper. And then 4-page maximum, and this includes the reference list, APA 7th edition, and Times New Roman 12 point font, and double spacing with 1-inch margins, and clarity is expected. Clarity, correct spelling, and grammar. And this will be submitted through Canvas. It'll be submitted to Canvas as a Word file. I will not accept a PDF. I will not accept a paper that is placed on an online file in an online file share program. And this is due February 15th. The next thing is a short research proposal. This will be a 3-page paper, and a cover page and the reference list is not included in the 3-page maximum. And this will be a short draft proposal for what you're doing with your dissertation or your master's thesis. Here's the format that I'm looking for. And the format really does follow along the chapters in a dissertation or a thesis. And then here is the format, the writing format. Again, APA 7th edition, Times New Roman 12 point font, 1-inch margins all the way around. And this will be uploaded in Canvas. Okay. And this will be due on March 15th. Then the 2 major final projects is the draft research methodology chapter of your dissertation or thesis. This is usually chapter 3 of a dissertation or thesis. So I highly recommend that you look over some dissertations, look over thesis, look over the formatting of chapter 3, and use those as guides for writing this paper. And what my goal for this is that you, after the conclusion of the course, you will have a draft version, something you can work from, something that you can revise for your methodology chapter for your dissertation or thesis. Here's the requirements and guidelines, general guidelines. The format of the paper. So there will be a cover page. There will be an abstract of no more than 150 words. And then there will be the body of your methodology. And this includes step-by-step procedures, cite the literature or previous research which supports the methodology. Also in this, you'll provide information. You'll write up your population, your sample, how you selected both. You'll write up how you'll put the instrument together, then how you will implement it. Also, you'll put in there the things that you do to ensure validity and reliability. Do you use a panel of experts? Do you pilot test the instrument? And this is due, the paper's due on May 1st. Then there will be a presentation where you've written it, and then you would orally present your methods chapter through a presentation. And so what we'll be using is the format called the 3-minute thesis. I do recommend during the semester The grad school, our U of I grad school will be holding the 3-minute thesis competition. If you have an opportunity to go watch the 3-minute thesis competition, I highly recommend that you do. This will give you a good look at how this type of presentation is put together and how it is used. So it'll be 3 minutes. You will be able to have one PowerPoint or a visual slide as a supplement. Afterwards, we'll have a question and answer session for your presentation. Then at the end of the course, there will be an end of course survey. These will be open-ended questions. They actually help me as I go through afterwards and evaluate the semester, evaluate the course, and put together and plan for the next time the course is offered. There will be end of course discussion, and this will be due. There will be 3 questions that are asked that would like for you to reflect upon. And also with the discussion, there's no requirement for a student to respond to other postings in the reflections or at the end of the course, but please feel free to share anything. If you wish to respond, if you wish to add to what a student has posted, please feel free to do so. So participation, this is an online course, and active participation is expected. Active participation by posting on the discussion board, active participation by submitting assignments by the due date, and also taking the feedback that is given on the assignments and improving your academic, your scholarly writing, improve what you're looking at to conduct your research on. I'll let you read through the late policy, let you look through the criteria for written work, and then the grading policy, and these other things that at your convenience you'll be able to look over. So that is the syllabus. What I'm going to do now is we're going to just take a little bit of time and go, let's see here, there we go. Go into the Canvas, and what we've got here, this is where you'll go in and when you log in, and this is the home page that will come up, and here's an explanation of the course. There will be this course welcome video. That's what you're watching now. This will also be sent to you through email. Then the course objectives. Syllabus is available here. There it goes. And you can meet me and my information. And information on the textbooks. And then getting started, information that. And so each module will be broken down with a video introduction to the module, the instructions, the supplemental textbook PowerPoints, supplemental videos, and then learning reflection task. So each module is designed. And there's information on the SPSS access, which we will need as we get into the semester. The VLab, and I'll be upfront with you, there's no easy one click to get access to SPSS. The university provides it to faculty and doctoral and graduate students, and this will get you to where you need to go in order to get access. We'll also have module links, and I've got I have to work on this to get these dates updated so that they'll be ready to go. But when you get into the module, you'll have here's the introduction. Here, then you get the information and the important web links that are available for the module. And then for module 1, you'll have the links for the activities, beginning, of course, introduction, identification of the research interests in order for you to submit, and then the reflective commentary. And then at the bottom, you'll be able to go to the next module. Well, that concludes the introductory video for ED 584. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. Looking forward to a great semester, and I will talk to you later. Thank you.